Naga song can reset a team fight.
Ooh. What do we think about this Bat Rider overall last?
Can't get out here. However, this is a much better start, as it's Mira gaining a lane advantage instead of feeding away.
Now he is still going to feed. He gets a 1-for-1 trade.
And the TA controlled the entire map.
Larl, he goes for the kill. So important he gets this. 12 Magic Wand charges, Scatter Blast that isn't quite there because Larl was sitting just on top of him. He will die, but the trade-off is so worth it. He gets the experience lead now over. It's going to be good enough, though it will cost them Courier. Leveling up Whirling Death means Collapse is a little bit more offensive power, but he's more susceptible to the damage. Nice tree plant. Uses the Ironwood branch, places it down to get the Timber Chain, to get the kill. Unfortunately, while small tactics may have won them that kill, the overall strategy is probably going to cost them two. Nice kill there from Mira, being able to get the tree and prevent himself from giving up the Jingu stacks and maybe a second kill.
That was his last tango. Very small technical plays.
He's got the lasso ready to go. The TP is coming in. The Fade Bolt is just not going to do enough to stop this damage. Or maybe it will. The Telekinesis stun back.
Another blood grenade.
Yet another blood grenade, and the Impetus lands. That's enough.
TP the Monkey King of all heroes here. Mickey is just gonna TP to run back the bottom.
Immediately Larl tips him. Collapse too. They know that was a poor TP for Liquid.
As long as their side laners are happy in being left alone. I say that as Yatoro is definitely not happy being left alone here. Zaihi is one experience off.
Oh, that is gonna hurt if he dies because, oh, he gets it now. But he doesn't need to use it. The kisses are going to nail him. Yutoro dies with Boxy scooping into the backside, and they're going to give him Poshka. Once again, Mickey being hyper-aggressive. The Io Leshrac combination, he makes the early rotations. Now on the Monkey King, as he is prone to do, he will set up through the gate and help them get some big, big kills around the Tier 1 tower. No longer do we have the advantage of surprise. Larl is going to be hit by the Boundless Strike, and the arrow perfectly placed by Boxy. That leads into the Rod of Atos, and a whole heap of chains disables. That'll end with Nisha claiming the head of Larl on Mira, and then head straight to lane. But Poshka, he's going to be caught here probably by the arrow. Maxed out arrow, maxed level 1 in snare, but it still lasts long enough. He juked him! Oh, he somehow stays out of vision. The Monkey King is going to be the one to die instead. The blast off lands on him, and he's surrounded by heroes. Too much for him to handle. He tries to trickery dodge, but there's way too much. The kisses, that is enough to get the Techies kill. The Fire Burn will take that, but a 1-for-1 trade out to the advantage of Team Spirit as they trade core for support.
They're very happy with that exchange. They get a lot of farm for Yatoro off this as he just gets the head bottom.
Okay, maybe it's a 2-for-1. Larl still gets caught on the way out by the Rod of Atos into the arrow. Another combo that Liquid have to play here. Arrow is not going to be there because of the creeps. They try and hit it to telekinesis, but there goes the Mantine. Now he turns around, gets a 2-man Chronosphere. He does need a little bit more damage. He'll get the kill on Insania, but what about Nisha? They slow him down with time dilation and the enchant. He's not going anywhere. Immediate smoke up from Team Spirit afterwards, too.
Can use it aggressively to set up a Wukong in the arrow.
Insania dead again to another lasso. Now, Liquid is going to respond here. Playing with the Moonlight Shadow, they're going to
poke top from Liquid as they look for the TP in. It's Collapse, tankiest target in the game. Do you have the burst for him?
They're going to try with the kisses. I think that's enough magic damage. He is going to die. They'll take the Tier 2 as well. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they push out and catch Boxy, and will try and do the same with his Tier 2. It looks like both teams will be successful in their endeavors. A stalemate continues here in Game 2 of Liquid and Team Spirit back. I could use a few more kills, but that's just me.
Can't get away. That's Game 3.
But Poshka is going to get picked off here. Team Spirit going to leave him behind. Looks like Mira may be caught as well. Oh, the 4-step! It cuts down Mickey's tree that he was hopping to. Not that anything's going to come of that, of course, as they will very easily be able to bring down the second support, and that now means Zai.
Well, they just haven't been able to find him. And he's setting up.
They caught him. He caught him big time. He baited out that creep wave. Moonlight Shadow, but with the... Oh, no! They don't have any detection. Lasso doesn't reveal, so they're going to miss out. Wukong's command is actually going to be used. They're going to try and burst him. BKB going off for Mickey. He'll protect himself. They chase after Larl. They chase after Yutoro. Both of them will be able to get away, but they do not get away with murder. That's what they were hoping for. And in fact, Larl may still die here. Flame Break will protect him a little bit.
He needs to hide for the blink.
Hide.
He should get away here.
One more second, a blink, and a TP. He's good.
Maybe Ronald. These heroes don't get bursted that fast. Numbers fight for Liquid, they just ran everybody up here.
And since Mickey's still alive, he'll help join in on an Enchantress kill. Collapse, he needs to get out of here. Beautiful blast off from Mira. A couple of mines laid out, still not enough to finish off Mickey. Gets a cookie, he's hopping away.
He's bleeding out.
Is he bleeding out? The time dilation, it's too many slows. All of his spells put on cooldown.
Lasso back up, and it will secure a second here as he drags him into Yatoro. Double kill for the Faceless Void.
Them contests that Roshan. Ensnare is eventually going to hit after the BKB wears out, and they're still going to gun for it here. Gunning quite literally as the Scatter Blast looks to finish him off, but it's not good enough. Collapse, running interference. Insania trying to use his own Timber Chain to get away from the Timber Saw. Trying to juke him backwards, but without a telekinesis, he needs a disable to really get away from this one.
And I like the Roche. So while you were messing around trying to kill Laurel, Yatoro will gobble up the objective here and get a second life on the Faceless Void every now and then as you're playing aggressively. That is a big risk. They're going to find little Rubik here.
Yeah, they really wanted to be able to kill Zai, especially now that Zai pushes into their jungle. Meanwhile, they're going to go for the Chainsaw Boundless Strike, into the cookie, into the arrow. Is it enough? Ever so barely it is.
You have to get out, though.
Yes.
That was all of your stun action. And the bots heroes will come in to back up Yatoro, but that is a free Aegis here.
Yeah, fortunately, Haste Rune will help Nisha get out of there.
And look at this, an Aghanim Scepter, fourth for the Faceless Void. Very interesting itemization from Yatoro as he just wants the AoE Time Walk Bash when he leaps in, burst the Naga. It'll be decent, and Chronosphere, do you have the damage here?
This is a hard kill. He just picked up Butterfly alongside that heart. This could give him a window to get the song and get out. They use the BKB. They want this kill so badly, and they will have it. The bashes come raining in, while Collapse creates a little bit of time here. As they try and go onto the Timber Saw, it's not quite good enough, and now Liquid, they may be stalled up. Yutoro's coming, and he wants even more. Blast off, not gonna land onto Boxy, catching up to Insania though. Time dilation put onto him. Insania will turn that time dilation back around, but Yutoro still on his time walk. Immediately jumps forward. Looks like Mira's gonna be dying, but they have the Century to reveal Nisha this time around. Can he get out the Rod of Atos? Now Cookie, Scatter Blast, that's gonna do a lot of damage, but the bashes, man, the bashes do not stop for Yutoro.
Yatoro praying to the RNG gods, and they return his favor here.
The take and leave, such as the triangle, over to his other cores. Boxy's very likely to have got here. No way out of this one without leaps and without Moonlight Shadow. Out, yeah, that is cool.
This item's very interesting this game. It's not one we usually see it picked up this early. It'd be cool if he can put it to use. They'll try on Laurel. He has BKB here.
Nisha.
Lotus of his own.
Time to go.
Drag him out.
Trying to use that Haste Rune. The Ogre Seal Totem doesn't go over the cliff. The Haste Rune isn't going to last forever, but it doesn't matter against Chronosphere. You stop time, you stop Nisha from running around. Now, Zai still finds openings here. He gets the mid-tier 2, and they steal Chronosphere, by the way, on the Rubik.
Roshan evaporates here to this MKB. Yatoro bought out for this. He'll be rewarded with a second life.
Now, it does cost them their tier 3 and maybe even range barracks at the top lane.
Zai is ratting. That has been his MO a lot of the turn.
They're going to try and catch some heroes before they can get back here. The Harpoon's going to be put to use to pull him into the arrow, but their Yutoro is going to go for this kill on Mickey, but they have the song. They hit him with the telekinesis. The Chronosphere is going to be wasted. No time for the BKBs. Let's see if they can get the stuns off, though. Laurel taking a lot of damage as he tries to get out of the Wukong's command, forced to use the cheese while the Rod of Atos catches Yutoro. He pops a Manta, time walks back into the side. Time dilation being given away is a dangerous spell, though.
Just going in.
And Collapse just goes for it. Immediately gets arrowed in, and the stun comes out of nowhere to hit Yutoro as he tries to jump in. They're getting nothing out of this one. He jumps back in with a time walk. Finally, he's going to lose his life. But Team Spirit, they have to buy back to help out Yutoro here. He's in big-time trouble. He pops BKB. He does manage to get Mickey. Can this BKB net him another core kill?
If you can kite out another Ensnare Orchid here, you might be able to take down Yutoro.
Boxy, he gets that one as well. Zai, the remaining hero now with nobody left besides the buyback on Insania. He comes in.
He can turn.
He is going to turn, but Yutoro with that time walk is doing a lot of AoE damage. Zai, he goes to the TP out. Now the Yutoro goes back in, but the Aghanim Scepter went to work. He catches Zai on the TP out, and they will actually wipe Team Liquid. More than that, they get 6 kills out of it. They kind of already know it playing top lane, but they do know exactly where Team Liquid has been recently with the remote mines blasting off. Laurel sees another opportunity.
Well, he might get 2.
He's going to get 2 for 1. He brings in Nisha, setting up the Chronosphere. perfect for Team Spirit. Just the kind of pickoff they were looking for to crack open the high ground again. And now Team Liquid are scrambling out on the map because they do not want to take
Collapse
this at a
just
3
running
versus
into
5.
them.
And Collapse is just running into them. So now it's not a 3 versus 5. It's a 3 versus 4, but without Wukong's command.
I mean, Sai is going to wrap this out. There's a lot of building damage between the Monkey and the Naga here. I think you have to come back if you're Team Spirit. That double kill that looks so good suddenly does not feel great as you're trading out here. Yatoro will definitely be faster. Laurel shows it's going to force them back, and Liquid are going to go for the catch on the Faceless Void.
They found the strike into the arrow. They're trying for the fast pick off on Miposhka. Any kind of numbers. Boy, that time walk just destroyed him. What kind of basher's that?
Is this man mortal? I don't understand. He has no BKB. Arrow coming up.
Hit the arrow. It's going to come out. It lands onto him. A bash comes out. Bound the strike. They try and give him the force staff. That's not good enough.
He is indeed mortal. Liquid make the Yatoro Faceless Void bleed with a short duration arrow. That force staff not in time. You cannot get
He bashes and Abyssal Blade. So one support sneaks away.
But as Zai tries to create some tower pressure, it'll be a Moonlight Shadow to lead the charge. Proximity Mine sends the warning here. Dust comes out. That is
Yatoro very close to finishing this up. The arrow is going to come in. Mickey just jumps straight into the middle of it. Wukong's command, but it's not inside the pit. It's not looking that great unless they get the telekinesis. The bash and Abyssal Blade is so close. Yatoro does die. Immediately buys back. They need to get into this pit now while they can. See if they can blow up the Monkey King, drag him out of his Wukong's command. The Roshan's going to die in a second here, but Nisha's banging for the kills. He gets the kill, but Yatoro hits the Chronosphere. He takes everything inside of it. The stolen Chronosphere is going to be able to catch the backlight of Team Spirit, however, but the buybacks are running a little thin for Team Liquid. They're trying to get away from Zai, but so much control. And CD with the Stolen Blast Off hits a good stun. And now Mickey's back into it. A beautiful Boundless Strike with the Shredder pumping into Team Spirit. They couldn't handle that one, but they do have the extra lives. Yatoro comes back immediately into the stun. The statues are not enough. Another Chronosphere, and Nisha's gonna die as well. They'll collect Zai on the end of it, and this is the end game for Team Spirit. This is the Yatoro Faceless Void. You let him have it a second time, and Yatoro will make you pay.
1,000 damage done from the Faceless Void, but damn, did Mickey almost turn that fight with a Boundless Strike into the Shredder multi-shot.
Yeah.
You had some crits flying out that might have just turned that. However, 4 heroes dead for Liquid with no buyback.
Yeah, look at him desperately trying to use couriers to delay, but nothing can stop Yatoro.
That's game 2 right there. That is going to make this series a BO3, as Team Spirit say the first time didn't work out, but the second, nobody defeats Yatoro Faceless Void first phase twice in a row with a Naga Siren, apparently. As specific as it was and as stubborn as they were about running it back. He believes in it, and so do Team Spirit, and now that Faceless Void is a threat, right?
Yes.
Like, you have to respect this hero, as the late game prowess is just insane. The damage numbers, the team fight, everything that Team Spirit can throw into it, that is a handshake between two gentlemen who have been here before and know how to get the job done.
That's right.
Good
Team
job,
Spirit.
Collapse. Good job, Miposhka. See you on the other side, yes?
They keep the faith in their team, they keep the faith in their draft, and they keep the faith into Yatoro's Faceless Void.
Maybach music. Can anybody out there hear me? Hear me?